What's going on, everyone? Saturday, January 11th, around 8 a.m. right now, heading into the gym for a pre-engagement party lift. Really excited for later on today. Going to take it easy, but still getting it in. I was actually talking to a physical therapist who reached out to me after seeing my Facebook status last night online, and he offered with me his experiences. Now, obviously you can't, or it's not smart to give or take medical advice online. You know, he gave me a disclaimer and stuff, so I completely understood where he was coming from. But he had a lot of insight. He's worked with a lot of people before, and it was just some ideas. Obviously, whatever he says, I'm not just going to go do. I'll speak with my physical therapist about, but it was nice to get another opinion. And also, one of my really good friends, Megan, is an athletic trainer in Maryland, and she's worked with the football team and everything, so she deals with this on a regular basis, and she kind of, you know, helped me keep my confidence levels high and just stay positive, because she works with a bunch of people who have dealt with disc issues and still, you know, play full contact football and are still training. So it's a matter of just taking it one day at a time and getting better. Yeah! Alright, what's going on, guys? Figured I would throw a little bit of commentary over this footage. A light upper body day. As you can see, I'm only using one plate on most of the exercises. I think this, you know, not that I ever really use bad form, but I don't think it's a bad idea for some people who are working certain muscles and don't feel it hitting that targeted muscle. Drop the weight a little bit and really work on the mind to muscle connection. Now, I know a lot of people think that that's bullshit or that's bro science, but if you're working a muscle and it's not firing and you don't feel it working, you may have to lighten the weight a little bit and really work on form. Now, I'm only going light because I'm, obviously you guys know, dealing with the injury, and my coach Jason and I are working on a program that we're going to start using very shortly. But this was just, you know, an upper body day. Figured I would go into the gym, get a little bit of footage. It's been a while, and it definitely sucks recording this voiceover and it not being squats and deadlifts and showing you my progressions there. I know I had a really good time doing that, watching myself progress and sharing that with you guys, but you know, this is another form of progression after an injury, working through it, showing you guys how I'm just trying to remain positive and doing whatever I'm capable of in the gym. So you see a lot of these workouts are seated. They may be back supported, they may be chest supported, really just taking things slow. And a lot of people are asking me how I got the injury, how I'm dealing with it, what do they recommend? You know, unfortunately, I can't really offer medical advice. Everyone can have the same disc herniation in the same spot, but it could be a different direction of the bulge. Your chiropractor, your therapist may have a different directional preference. So these are things that you have to get checked out by a professional. So even if we both had an L4, L5 disc herniation, you may require different exercises and different therapy than myself. So sorry I can't help you guys out with that. I mean, I can do a video talking about my disc herniation, a little bit about it for those who don't know what it is. So I can get a video on that. But, you know, that's pretty much it. I really just want to say, again, I want to thank all of you for following along with the AMP series. You've helped me remain positive. A lot of people ask, you know, how do I stay positive through this? Most people would go crazy if they weren't able to lift heavy in the gym or do the lifts that they love. But a lot of it, you know, I have to give the credit to you guys for all of your positive comments on all of these episodes. You know, I get Facebook messages from all of you, so you guys are definitely motivating and inspiring me to do the best that I can in order to progress. So I really appreciate that, guys. Alright, so the gym was what it was. You know, I did what I could, did some upper body work. Nothing crazy, but it felt good to just be moving and squeezing the muscles, you know, getting that pump. But I'm actually taking a little trip down memory lane right now. I gotta stop by my buddy's house who runs a wine and liquor store. He's helping me out with the alcohol for the party, so I'm picking up from him. And he lives around the block from my old house, so I'm actually just pulling up to where I lived, you know, growing up. So it's funny to see this. Wow, it's been a couple of years now. This is my old house. I've been out of this house for, so heading down to the end of the block, this is, again, growing up, this is where we used to hang out. And you know, as kids we used to play baseball and stuff in here. None of this was really here when we grew up. There was a couple of swings and whatnot, but all of that stuff was just grass. So we used to start here, and over that fence was a home run. We would play self-hit baseball, and we got the cops called on us a few times by this guy. I highly doubt he's still living here. But yeah, we used to sometimes, it would be a foul ball and the ball would hit his house or go onto his lawn. My brother Mike, one time, that light up there, we were a bunch of delinquents. We intentionally stood in the street and threw baseballs at the light to see who could break it first. That's entertainment for us, I guess. Maybe that's because I grew up in Brooklyn. That's what we did. Run the streets. Nah, I'm just kidding. I did grow up in Brooklyn. Well, I was born in Brooklyn, but that has nothing to do with why we broke streetlights. I don't know what it was, but my brother Mike, sure enough, hit the streetlight. It shattered, and we were sprinting pretty fast down the street to get home. So, some interesting times there. Oh, another quick story. Now that we're taking a ride down memory lane, me and my buddy Joe DeRosa, we were at that park. I had a few BB guns. We were shooting at targets, so I had a rifle like this, he had a handgun like this, and the neighbor saw guns and called the cops. Needless to say, the cops thought they were real guns and drew their weapons, told us to put our weapons down, and I think Joe shit his pants, I'm not sure, but pretty scary moment when we were told that if we waited a few more seconds, we could have been shot. So, goes to show you, don't play with guns, even if they're fake. But just interesting times growing up, a lot of good times, a lot of memories, so that was nice to take a trip down memory lane. Anyway, now that I shared my life with you, I am heading home to get some food. A lot of people were asking me if I was going to vlog the engagement party. Unfortunately, I did not. I took some footage from friends and family, just this real quick, us cutting up the cake and then a couple of pictures at the end. I really just wanted to enjoy the moment with my fiance Brittany, with friends and family, and not have to kind of watch everything through the lens of a camera. So I'm sure a lot of you can understand that. Although it would be great to have a ton of footage from this night, it was more about just being in the moment and having a good time. So as you can see, that's exactly what I was doing. And I'll throw in a few pictures. Here's Brittany and I at the beginning of the party after we finished setting everything up. And I also want to give a really big shout out. Anyone who's looking for a DJ in the Long Island or New York City area, I highly recommend my buddy Trevor. He provided the entertainment for us and we were beyond impressed. He's an upcoming DJ and producer who plays in clubs such as Webster's Hall in New York City, but is very versatile and will perform private events as well. So if you have a special event, a wedding, a sweet 16, an engagement party, and you want someone who's personable and professional and will keep the crowd moving, definitely check him out. I'll put his information in the description box below. He was very classy and just did a really great job. He knew how to keep a good vibe, play the right music at the right times, and really keep everyone having a good time. So again, thank you very much, Trevor. And like I said, his information will be in the description box below. I had a great time. As you can see from this picture here, it was a dance-off, and I decided to take control of the dance floor. You can call me Magic Matty, because Magic Mike ain't got shit on me. And I pretty much just, did work. I would say I was pretty fly for a white guy. But thanks for watching the video, guys. I really appreciate all your support as always, and until next time, we'll catch you in the next video. Oh, and don't forget, if you like this video, give me your thumb. Click that thumbs up button, subscribe to the channel. I'm out of here.